Oh my god, just when you guys thought you'd never get another video from me, I'm back again with another Transmog kind of updated video on where my characters are at since my last video. So it's pretty much just a video that's about the celebration of how far I've come since the last video, because that video came out like when I first started healing Mythic Plus. So this is going to be like a month in review kind of video. Also a celebration for the fact that I have every single one of my characters at 120. I finally found the tweet. I was trying to look back at the tweet when I tweeted out that I had got every character to 120. And that was on the 28th of Feb. I had every character at 120. So this is going to be a celebration video, I guess, on that and kind of where I'm at, because a lot of the characters that I didn't have leveled in the last video are now part of my like main group of healers. So I'm just gonna jump straight in and have a chat about like my characters. Yeah, so hey, I'm Soph. This is the start of my, I don't know, characters, whatever. Okay, so first of all we have Sophlex. Everyone knows her as she's probably my main healer at the moment, although she isn't my most successful. But anyway, since the last video I think I'd only done 9s and 10s. She is currently 410 item level, and she is currently healing. We've been doing a lot of plus 11s through to like 11s and 12s. We're going to try and push some 13s this week and next week. She isn't really I don't play her heaps anymore because I have a lot of other healers that are just shaping up well with the patch and the way that we're moving forward, so they have been kind of taking priority. But again, she is still doing 11s and 12s comfortably. Going to try and get her through some 13s and 14s like either tomorrow and the day after, or it'll be next week. So that's kind of her future. And she will be staying Discipline Priest. I will not change her to Holy. I do not enjoy Holy, so this is her. She is currently wearing, I don't actually know where the pieces come from. I know the head comes from Antaurus. The boots come from some drop in Argus somewhere, I think. Don't quote me on it. Not too sure, but I think it's something from Legion. Her other two pieces I bought from the auction house, so I can't tell you, but I spent a fortune on this Transmog. And so yeah, she's rocking that. That's a bit about her. My druid looks a whole lot different than last time, kind of. She's got the normal crown. She's got the basic druid boosting shoulders. The legs and the feet are from Battle for Zaralor, and her hands, I have no clue. And her weapon is now some weapon from BFA, from the, I think I got it from, what's it called? My brain is not working. The Warfront. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I wish I was good at editing so I could edit that out. Anyway, yeah, so that's her. She is currently healing plus 12s and 13s comfortably. She's shaping up really well, like really strong. I recently changed my talents on her because I was running the Cultivation of Life build, and I missed the tree. I really miss being a tree in Mythic Plus, like a big bouncy tree, but now my hots do a lot more, my efflorescence does more, and she's just shaping up really well, so I'm comfortably doing 12s and 13s. I hopefully will be pushing higher this week and the next coming days, but yeah, she's shaping up really well. She's 406 item level, I believe, and I really do adore her, so she's going great. Next we have my monk. She is 405 item level. She's currently, I would say my main healer. She does the most keys a week, so she's currently, I've only been actually healing on her for about a week, give or take like 8 or 9 days, and in that time we've done an 8, we've done some 10s, we've done 3 11s, we've done a couple 12s, and she is my first healer that I did a 13 on this season, or like this new BFA season. So yeah, she's doing 13s at the moment. I'd like to push her and get her to 14s and 15s, but we just need a little bit more fine tuning because obviously I haven't been healing on her that long, so I do need to learn a few things if I want to be super successful going up. But oh, I'm having a blast on her, so I would say she's probably my #1 favorite healer at the moment. Next we have my wonderful shaman. Now everybody knows from my guild or from like my friend group that I hated my shaman. I absolutely hated her. She was one of my last to level. She was, I think her and my warrior were fighting for bottom place on who was going to get leveled first. Last. She's just wearing a PvP set. Same with my monk. I forgot to state it, but just a PvP set with the Elephar crown. She is 384 item level, so she's not doing too hot on the item level, but I am healing +10s on my shaman. I did my first +10s yesterday, and it went awesome. She's honestly a blast to play on, considering I'm 380 item level, and most people in my +10 keys are around 400 to 405 item level. She can keep up with the healing. I don't struggle at all on her. She's such a blast to play, so she's gonna be, I'll probably be pushing her once I get her to 390. She's not really gearing well. I haven't been getting much gear drop, and I haven't put a lot of time in trying to raid her to get gear, so we'll probably wait for another warfront. I'll try and slip in some raids on her this week, at least try and get her through normal, get some gear, because there's a few pieces she's missing. But she has only been 120 for about a week, and she's only been doing keys for about 3 or 4 days. She's done a couple 5s, 6, 7 and 8, and then I was like, I'll just do a 9. I believe I can do it. Sorry, a 10. So she's done more 8s, 9s and 10s, so hopefully she's gonna keep going. It's hard to get accepted into keys unless they are my own because of my item level, so hopefully I can just keep chugging along on her. I am so sorry. Okay, now we have my paladin. Now last time I had a video, she was my tank because prop paladin is my favorite, one of my favorite specs, but as I have shaped up over time, I have been playing her as a holy paladin because I seem to be more inclined to heal than to tank, because healing is just a little bit less, I don't know, brainless as tank, I guess. Tanking, I feel like I have a lot to consider, and I don't feel comfortable tanking anything higher than like a 6 or a 7 on her, so I thought, why not, I'll switch her to holy. I'm not very good at holy. It's probably my weakest healing spec. I did my first 9 on her yesterday or the day before. I do 7s and 8s comfortably. I still really have to learn how to holy heal. It's quite difficult for me because as far as I'm aware it relies a lot on crit, and I don't really like relying on something like that. But my keys have been going well. My 9 went really well. But again, I think of all my classes, she's probably my weakest healer by quite a long shot. So, but I still do really enjoy playing her. So if anyone in the comments has any tips on holy, please send them my way. I will leave my Discord link in the description. So if anyone decides that they have some super knowledge that I need to know, please join the Discord and tell me, because I'm happy to hear it. I'd love to learn anything. So yeah, she's 388 item levels. She's doing pretty well on the gearing front. Hopefully we'll get some good loot this week once we open our chests. This here is my mage. She's still a frost mage. She's still wearing the same transmog. She's 396 item level. At the moment, she's probably my main DPS. I definitely do keys on her, but in saying that, I probably only do 1 key a week. And she does a +9. I haven't done a +10 on her, just because most of the time I spend my time on my healers, and she doesn't have an IO. It's kind of like 300 or 400, so it's like nothing too great, so it's not like people want to take me for a +10. We'll see how she shapes up. I'm gonna keep trying to gear her so she's my backup. I have been doing normal raids on her with a guild. We were trying to get a quick normal clear through, and like we had too many healers for a while, so I stepped down from my healing spot and I was DPSing on her in the raid, and I had a blast. Honestly, so much fun. I would recommend Frost Mage to anyone who's looking for fun. I had a blast, so I don't care if people say Frost Mage sucks, because some people have been saying that, but she's really fun. This toon, which is really sad for me, was my main in Legion, and I was heroic rating on her. That's no longer. She has seen normal, Battle for Desirelor, or Battle of Desirelor, sorry, I keep saying 4. I don't know. She's only done normal. She does a key each week. It's probably like an 8 or a 9. She's 391 item level. I just don't have time at the moment to... I say that, but I do like 12 keys a week. 12 Mythic Plus keys on each toon, or 1 on each toon. And then I do like 3 or 4 on my Monk and my Druid and my Priest. So yeah, she kind of has been left behind. Not sure if she'll get picked up anytime soon. She might just do her 1 key a week and I'll just keep jogging her along so she can do whatever. Don't know. My only heroic raider at the moment is my Priest. Actually, that's a funny story. I have been healing on my Priest and my Monk. I tanked the first boss of heroic on my Paladin. I've been doing a lot in heroic just to try and fit into what my guild needs. So we'll see where I stand. But yeah, so she's kind of doing nothing. Not much to say here. Her Transmog's the exact same. This one here, I have been so lucky with loot. Honestly, the world bosses, I get 1 or 2 pieces of loot. She gets great loot from Warfronts. She gets super lucky on her mythic chests. So for how much I play my hunter, she's sitting at 397 item level, I think. And she has been so lucky. Like, she's only done mythic plus keys the last 2 weeks, and they've both been +8s or +9s. Actually, I think they've been 9s. But she's severely geared for what she was. She's been really lucky, so... And she's wearing these... I think she's wearing the exact same Transmog, don't quote me on it, but she's just got a Tabard on this time, which I put on for Trial of Style, because we had a Tabard competition. And I thought it looks great, so I'm just going to keep it, and then... Yeah, so that's that. Sorry if you heard my door closing in the background. Oops, I went the wrong way. This is my Warlock. Her Transmog has changed a lot. Like a whole hair color change. And a whole Transmog change. And everyone who knows me knows I love a good Slutmog. But I can't deal with the Slutmog because it has a booty, and like it's weird for me to see a booty. Oh, wait, that sounds like I'm opposed to it, but like I'm not. It's just real weird for me, and I don't know how I feel about it. But I love the hair change. I love the Transmog because I really like my characters running around in like pants. The movement just looks way better than it does in like a dress or a skirt. I love her, but I don't do a lot on her. I did do a lot of Mythic Plus on her for a while. But that was before my Shaman and my Paladin started doing keys. So at the moment she's sitting at 386 item level, I think. Does a couple Mythic Pluses. She does some 8s, some 9s. But that's only like here and there. She doesn't really do a lot otherwise. She just kind of chills. I play her when I feel like it. I don't know. She's there for if I ever need her. But I love her Transmog, so I might stop playing her more. My Rogue is 363 item level. Don't do anything on my Rogue. I've done a few Mythic Pluses. I've done some 6s, some 7s. That's kind of it. Don't really have the time for her. I don't really enjoy playing Assassination Rogue that much. People have told me to switch to Outlaw, but I just don't have the time. Like, working a full-time job with crazy hours, I don't really have the time to be trying all these classes, so I just kind of do my Mythic Plus on the classes I know and call it a day. So she might come out if I get to start, like, if I ever get less hours, or, I don't know, for whatever reason I have more time. She'll probably come out again, because she's pretty fun to play in Mythic Plus. So... yeah, she's wearing the exact same Transmog as last time, so yeah. Wow, here's a big change. Yeah, here's my DK. People who have watched my first video will be like, where the heck? Last video she was wearing her name was Frostlax, and before that it was Deathlax, so I'm not sure which one it was in the video. I think it might have been Frostlax. She was a Draenei. She had the darkest PvP set on. It was the one from Legion. Like super dark and gloomy with the skull face, the skull from the shop, the skull head or whatever. Like super dark Deathmog Transmog. Deathmog Transmog, sorry, DK Transmog. Super deathly, super scary, but she was dry. Here we have my new DK. This here is Battleaxe. Not very good at DK, hence the name. She is now a night elf because I love my night warriors. She has pink hair because a lot of people who know me know I love the pink pigtails. And she is wearing this like really obnoxiously out there transmog. She is awesome. Love her to bits. Really happy I race changed her. Since I race changed her, I played her a lot more. She's currently, I've actually just started playing Blood. Before I used to main Frost DK. Now I main Blood DK. And I have been tanking Heroic at a total 375 item level. Which I'm not proud of, but our guild really needed a tank. So I have been tanking Opulence on her. Having a blast too. But I have also just started tanking Mythic Plus this week. I started playing Blood about 3 or 4 days ago. The day before raid, I did 2 4s and 6 in Mythic Plus. And oh, it's so much fun. Really enjoy tanking on her. She'll probably be my only tank that I play. So she's going to stay as a Blood DK for now. I'm hoping to get her geared quite quickly because I'd like to have her as a backup tank for the raid. Or just a backup Mythic Plus tank for some of my guildies if they ever want to run keys and I can tank them. So that's her. And last but not least, we have my warrior, who was my last to reach 120. It took a lot of convincing myself to do this, because, yeah, it just took a lot of convincing, because I don't really enjoy playing my warrior. I have started enjoying her a lot more recently, because I switched her into Prot spec, and Prot's pretty fun. She's like abysmal item level. I actually don't even know what it is. I've probably played her once and she leveled, so I think she's about 305 item level. Don't touch her at all, I'll be honest with you. She's my least played. Probably will always be my least played. I might start trying to gear her just so I can learn to tank on her, because I do enjoy tanking in like my free time, so I'll hopefully get her to tank soon, but I'd have to do a whole lot of gearing and spend a whole lot more time on her. So that'll be coming in the future probably. Maybe next time I do a video she will have done like something that's really great. But I'll finish with a little summary of like where I'm at now. So as of last video, I was healing 9s and 10s comfortably, and I was only healing on my priest. I think maybe my druid. Maybe my druid was doing 6s at that stage. Now I have 4 healers doing plus 10s or higher, 2 of which do 12s and 13s, 1 of which my priest does 11s, 12s, 13s, maybe we'll try. Then I just have a couple DPS doing 9s. Overall, it's been a huge month for me, like leaps and bounds, I think, from myself and my confidence. And I think it's, sorry, that was awful. I think it's only going to get better in the future, but we'll see. I mean, it's looking good, so hopefully next time I do another video like this, I'll be telling you like, oh yeah, I'm doing 15s, 16s, and 17s, or even higher. But I guess we'll see in another month where I'm at. That is my goal. I would like to have done an 18 or a 19 in the next month or so. But again, I think you need a lot of dedication and a lot of time to be doing keys that high, which I don't have right now. I'd also like to get ahead of the curve. So that's another big thing for me that I'm trying to get. But I am only doing it with the guild. I could probably go off and do it by myself. But I really would like to just get ahead of the curve with the guild. So we'll see where we go. But that is all for now. If you guys have any advice, you hate my transmogs or anything, feel free to tell me in the description. I have got a Discord that I made for my channel. Not that it's a big channel, but I love hearing about WoW and I love seeing people's transmogs. So if you jump in the Discord and post me your transmogs or anything, I'd be willing to help. I do have a Patreon. I don't expect anything. I'll link it in the description. I don't expect anyone to visit the page or go there, but it's there if anyone wants to support me, so I can keep doing what I do. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys again. Bye!